Mom, why did you leave me in this world?
My child, I will always be with you. Come here every market day. I will teach you a song. Sing it 3 times and I will make you rich.
Yes, Mother. My udara, grow, 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 grow for Amara.
Welcome, my amazing people. Please like, share, and comment. Also tell us the country you are watching from, and most importantly, subscribe to my channel. This will give me more encouragement. Grab your chin-chin and let's dive into the story. In the quiet village of Umuaka, where the wind whispered secrets through the palm trees, lived a woman named Adaeze, gentle, beautiful, and loved by all. But no one loved her more than her husband, Obina. Obina treated Adaeze like a queen. He bought her fine wrappers from the market, cooked for her when she was tired, and during her pregnancy, he barely let her lift a finger. Villagers often said, if love had a face, it would look like Obina. Standing beside Adaeze through it all was her closest friend, Ngozi. Ngozi smiled, laughed, and pretended to celebrate Adaeze's happiness. But deep inside her heart, something dark was growing. Jealousy. Every time Obina fed Adaeze with his hands, every time he called her my queen, Ngozi's heart burned. Why not me? She would whisper at night. And then one evening, as Adaeze rested heavy with child, Ngozi made a decision that would change everything. She went to the herbalist and asked for something deadly. The compound was filled with joy. Adaeze had just given birth to a beautiful baby girl. Songs filled the air, laughter echoed. Even Ngozi danced, carrying the baby as if she truly cared. But behind her smile was death. Days later, Ngozi insisted on cooking for her dear friend. You need to rest, she said sweetly. Adaeze smiled, unaware. As the pot simmered, Ngozi slowly reached into her wrapper and poured the poison into the food. Her hands trembled, but not with fear, with excitement. That night, Adaeze ate the meal. 3 days later, she fell ill. 7 days later, she was gone. The entire village wept. Obina was shattered. And Ngozi? She cried louder than everyone else. Death left a hole in Obina's heart, and Ngozi stepped right into it. She stayed back to help, cooked for him, took care of the baby, spoke gently, and slowly, she began adding something new to his food. Not poison this time, a love potion. Day by day, Obina changed. His grief faded, and his eyes began to see Ngozi differently. Before long, she became his wife. And the baby girl? She grew under the care of the very woman who killed her mother. Her name was Amara. At first, Ngozi pretended. But as Amara turned 8 years old, the truth came out. The beatings began. The lies began. She insulted me, Ngozi would cry. And Obina, blinded by the potion, would flog Amara without question. Each stroke broke her spirit. Each lie chained her deeper into suffering. Amara's life became a nightmare. At dawn, she went to the market to sell pure water. At noon, she walked on the farm. At night, she slept hungry. If she complained, she was beaten. If she cried, she was silenced. Ngozi watched it all with satisfaction. One evening, weak and broken, Amara returned from the market. Mama, I am hungry. Slap. Go to the farm. That night, Amara could not take it anymore. Her small feet dragged her to her mother's grave. She fell on it, weeping, and then she began to sing. My mother, my sweet mother, where did you go? Why have you forsaken me in this wicked world? My sweet mom, come for my rescue. The wind suddenly stopped. The air grew cold. The ground trembled. And slowly, a figure began to rise from the grave. Standing before Amara was her mother, Adaeze, glowing, gentle, not of this world. "My child." Amara froze, then ran into her arms. "Mother!" Adaeze wiped her tears. "Do not cry anymore. I have seen your suffering." She leaned closer and whispered, "Every Eke market day, come here." Then she taught her a song. "My udara grow, nda. Grow, 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 nda. Grow for an orphan, nda. Sing it 3 times," she said, "and the earth will bless you." Then she disappeared. Amara stood alone again, but this time she was no longer helpless. Eke market day arrived. Amara went to the grave. Her heart pounded. She sang once, nothing. She sang twice. The wind began to stir. She sang the 3rd time, and suddenly the ground burst open. A giant udara tree shot out of the earth, covered with ripe, shining fruits. Amara gasped. "Fall," she commanded, and like magic, the fruits dropped. Plenty, more than she could imagine. She sold them in the market. For the first time, she had money. She ate, she smiled. But someone was watching. Ngozi. Her eyes narrowed. Ngozi followed Amara secretly and saw everything. The grave, the song, the tree. Her heart burned again, just like before. So, even in death, Adaeze is still blessing her. That night, Ngozi made another decision, a dangerous one. If she could kill once, she could do worse. Again. The next Eke market day, Ngozi went to the grave before Amara. She sang the song once, twice, 3 times. The ground shook. The tree began to rise, but suddenly it twisted, turned black, and from it came not fruits, but snakes. They wrapped around Ngozi. She screamed. The earth had rejected her, because the blessing was not for the wicked. Villagers rushed in. Everything was exposed. Her crimes, the poison, the suffering. Obina fell to his knees. The truth hit him like thunder. Ngozi was banished from the village. And Amara, she finally lived in peace. Her mother's love never left her, even in death. Moral lesson. Jealousy destroys the one who carries it. Evil may seem to win for a time, but truth always rises. A mother's love never dies, even beyond the grave.